Hello there. Today we are going to work on playing around in Smart Notebook. So when you bring up Smart Notebook, this is the page you see. You see a blank page. When you go down here, you open up a lot of the preloaded content that they have in Smart Notebook. For example, if you wanted something silly like magnet letters, you could just type it in the search bar right here, come down here, and it gives you a lot of options like pictures. You can find pictures of magnets, or you can go down to interactive multimedia and you can find something like fridge magnets. You can double click on that, and what's going to happen is it's going to open up an interactive page. So I can come up here to the top and click the page button again, so it gives me full screen. And now I can sit here and I can play around with my fridge magnets. You just click. You want to make sure that this is clicked up here, the arrow icon, because if it's in something else, it might not allow you to drag the letters. So if I come down here, I can drag them up. It'll change colors automatically as I bring it up. You cannot change it to capital letters, but you can write morning messages up here. You can write just little things. You can do word work, anything you like to do. Click clear anytime you want to clear it, or just pull the letters back down if you want them gone. If you want it smaller, if it's clicked, you can click this bottom and drag it smaller. You can move it around to different parts of the page. You can have multiple magnet letter boards on the same page, whatever you'd like. So that's magnet letters. Again, you click right here in content, and I just typed in magnet. If I wanted something else, say a word guess game for review, and this can work in primary as well as secondary. You type in word guess, and down here, interactive multimedia again. It gives you many different colors of the same kind of game. I'm going to click green, double click on it, and what's going to happen, it's going to open up this game. They have it set for soccer, or basketball, or tomato splat. So when you get this game, it works a lot like Hangman. Go up to edit. You can set a password protection if you'd like to. If you have older kids in your class that know how to access your computer and you're worried about them getting in here and putting in vulgar words, you can password protect it so they can't edit it. And here you can pick a word, say trap. Over here you can make yourself a clue of any kind. You can make it a fill in the blank. You can make it a definition of the word or anything else. We can say obviously, it's not very specific, but what's going to happen is after you put in up to 10 words with their clues and hit OK, it's going to start your game. Let me go to full screen so you can see it, because I don't want to shrink it up right now. Go to full screen. And we're looking at your game. At this point, you can have your kids guess letters and go through and try to figure out what the word is. I still don't quite have full screen. It gets a little too big. Let me shrink it up a little bit. There. So they can guess your letters. If it misses, if you get a missed letter, you'll click on the letter and it'll do a miss. It'll do that as many times as it wants. It will not quit the game on a student if they've gotten too many misses. If at some point they need a clue, or as many you just want the clue right off the start, you click clue, and it'll say it's a, and give you a hint, whatever hint you write in. If you click by a letter, it'll give you an automatic miss, but give you a letter on the line. You can reset the game at any time, and after you get through and get all the parts of the word, it'll say you won, and it'll go to the next set. So if you have 10 words, it'll go through all 10 words and then restart from the beginning. So you can do this. I've used it for review for Egypt in 6th grade when I was doing my student teaching. It works for anything you really want it to work for. So far we've done magnet letters, and we have done word guess game. I'm going to start a new page so it's nice and clear. And another thing you can use for word work is it's a game called Vortex. The way Vortex works is you set up categories. And in those categories, again, it gives you different colors. In those categories, you can set the parameters. So if you want it to be even numbers, or if you want it to be consonants, or if you want it to, or consonant focus, or if you want it to be CVC words, or short vowel and long vowel sounds, whatever you liked it to be, you can edit it to what you want. So you'd set the category. Today I'm having trouble getting to the bottom here to shrink these things up. Okay, minor technical difficulties. Let's bring this back here. I have taken it and pulled it off the page, so we just need to realign it. Again, you can click and move these wherever you'd like them to be. So from here, just like the other game, you can go into edit and change your category. So you can say that label 1 is short A and label 2 is long A. From there you go through and you label the words. So if I want cat and sat and rap and vowel 2, I can do cake and make and sake. And from that point you can click OK. Again, it shows you how many sections you can do, so you can do a certain amount for each side. It'll tell you that the category is that they fit in. You can change the label if you want a lot more to go into the long A category. For example, you can drop these down to make them long A words. Hit OK. It'll label the vortex, and then you go through, you can play the game. So you take set, and if I try to throw that in long A, what it's going to do is spit it right back out and make me try again. If I find the rat category it goes into, short A, it'll take it in and will not come back down to the beginning to give me something to choose from. So I can set all of these up where they need to be. Again, it'll spit it out if they're wrong. And it will end the game when that's all done. So this could be even numbers, odd numbers. Really, if you can categorize it, you can play this game with it. But it's completely editable from this location. Again, you can password protect it if that's something you worry about. So that gives us a few interactive games that we can play with Smart Notebook. All these things can be found when you click this icon right over here. It's your gallery, and then you can just search up here. If you want to make an interactive word wall, you can come up with different words. You can even just type in word, and you'll have interactive multimedia. You can have pictures where it'll have words. You can find a word and a voice saying it. Let me see if we can find one with a first try. Let's try cat. Interactive multimedia. You can have a cat with sounds of a cat. Let me see if we can find the word cat. We can't, but there's many words in here that you can get it to say. And I'll have a male voice or female voice depending on what you would like. So you can make interactive word walls, or if you just need animals with their sounds, you have that too. In which you'll bring it up and you can make the sound. So you just type in what you're looking for. So play around with that a little bit. And that could have you going for categories of animals or whatever you're looking for your focus. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to email me and I can put up more videos as needed to show us some more things with Smart Notebook. Thank you.